Oh my goodness, this hair is something else. Today I'm talking about metal elements. So I've covered wood, fire, earth, and now metal. If you missed any of the other ones, you could just go in the search bar and type in whatever element you're looking for. So if your birth element is metal, if you were born with the years ending 0 or 1, that would be me. So like I said, the 5 elements are wood, fire, earth, metal, water, and we're talking about metal today. I'm curious to know, for you guys who are watching, when you're looking for a perspective in life, what do you do? Like when you need to just meditate on your life and your direction. Do you take a hike? Do you go for a walk in the city? Do you go to the lake? Do you walk on the sand? Do you stare at the ocean? Do you watch a sunset or stare at the moon? I definitely turn to nature when I am looking for inspiration and perspective. In fact, when I lived in New York City, I used to go home frequently to Pennsylvania. I used to call it green therapy because nothing made me feel more clear about life than when I was in the woods. And this, if you feel like this, which I feel like 90% of people do feel more clear when they're outside and in nature, it's because nature, it holds the most powerful energy, and in itself it is balanced. That is why nature is the basis of Chinese medicine. So the 5 elements are obviously based on nature: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. When we bring the elements into our spaces and into our lives, we can find balance, we can find inspiration, we can find perspective. And even sometimes when you use it incorrectly or in excess, it can actually deplete your personal energy. So your birth element is the one that makes you feel most aligned and most like yourself. Of course, sometimes you feel more like one element versus another, depending on your mood or depending on the season or the time of year or the season of your life. But your core is your birth element, and you are comprised of all of the elements. But like I said, your birth element is the one that you need to look at the most to get into balance. You can use, like I said, your element to balance your life so that more opportunities and abundance comes your way. Because when you're living in the flow and when you're feeling like you're in your element, you attract more opportunities. And you can also use the elements to enhance your personal energy or deflect bad energy. But let's get to talking about metal elements. If you're a metal element, when you are in balance, you are a minimalist, you are methodical, you're disciplined, you're precise, you're logical, you are someone who holds yourself to high standards, you're ritualistic, you're refined, you're an organizer, you appreciate beauty and the finer things in life. That is you at your best. You can take something and turn it into magic with your dedication and your hard work. When you are out of balance, you are sad, you're controlling, you're OCD, you're a perfectionist, you can be cold, you could be puritanical. So there you have it. I'd be curious to know if anyone relates to those personality traits. The scent that is energetically aligned with metal is majorum. Am I saying that right? The colors are white, gray, gold, silver, and pastels. And the fabric or the material like brass, bronze, silver, polished stone, marble, and then the fabric would be like metallic fabrics. The art images that represent the metal element would be open skies or the moon or the stars. The shape of metal is round, and the season you're most aligned with is fall. And then in your space, you want to pay attention that the front right-hand side and the middle right-hand side are in order, are clean, are as you want them. Because when it's a mess and when it's crazy, it really has an impact on your energy. The front right hand side and middle right hand side would also be a good space for you to like set up something for yourself, whatever that is. A yoga space if you like yoga, or a writing room, something like that. Something that is just for you. And the element that enhances you is earth. The element that is hardest on your energy is fire. And as with any element, it's important that you make sure it's in balance. So don't overdo it. Take a look at your life and space and see if you need more metal energy or less energy, and then either add it or take it away. And incorporate your birth element using the properties that I just listed. And study these, because I am doing a live webinar, which I will announce in this group soon. And I'll go into detail on how to incorporate the elements into your space and life, and how to use the elements to handle, hey Melanie, how to use the elements to enhance your energy, and also how to use the elements to diffuse negative energy that's coming at you, even if it's a loved one. It might not be negative energy, it just might be energy that depletes yours, like my son's fire, and it's hardest on metal. So I have some tips and techniques on how to handle that. And then also you'll get to ask questions live about your space and your personal energy. So stay tuned for that, and comment below to let me know if any of this resonates for you. I will tell you, as a metal element myself, I resonate with all of the out of balance personality traits. I resonate with most of the elements that I mentioned, but some of the attributes I don't totally feel aligned with, the personality attributes. So comment below. I'll be curious to hear your experience with this.